So number 2 is national lead gen for, so he's asking about which MGYB services would get the best result or quickest results for a national lead gen for a keyword like life insurance or life insurance quote. Again, I stand by my first comment, and so will Marco, I'm sure, in that it's the same thing. We still build the entity, as you mentioned. That's part of like what we call an entity loop. We've talked about that in various locations, and pretty much any one of our paid courses, we've talked about the iframe loop or entity loop, pretty much the same thing. And it's just building that out first, and then it's how much power you inject into it. So whether now remember, life insurance quote, that's going to be a bitch to rank for. You can do it, but it's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of work, because those are very, very, competitive terms, and they have been for many, many years. So that's like going after gold or, gold IRA or something like that. Very similar in that it's going to be very difficult for something like that, but it can be done with enough power, right? And enough effort. So that, again, it's pretty much the same comment as number 1. It's just a matter of how much you put into those that when you're building that out. Again, Marky, you want to comment on that?
Yeah, I would just caution that you have to gauge the time and effort that it takes, time, effort, and money versus the return that you're going to get on it.
Sure.
Because if you have limited resources and you're trying to rank for life insurance, it's likely not going to happen, although it can be done if you do it correctly. And it's something that we would only guide you through, again, in our Semantic Mastery Mastermind. We had that case study that Dedia presented, and he explained exactly how he got the result and what it took, right? Which included, of course, our methods. And they're available in mgyb.co so that you don't have to do it. And so that, believe it or not, although people see it as an expense, ordering something from MGYB, you're actually investing, right? And it saves you money in the long run, because you don't have to spend all that time first trying to figure out how to do it. Second, implementing it. Third, are you doing it correctly? So, you could follow the battle plan, right? But that only takes you so far. I always tell people, look, if you want to know how, if you want direct answers, if you want to go in depth, if you want us to look at your website, the mastermind is the place to be. There's no other place where we're going to give you what you're looking for, which is information on how to rank locally and nationally outside of the mastermind. Although we do give you a lot of information, you can put it together. And we've had people, Paul Fussell is one of the people who created an entire business just from our Hump Day Hangouts, what we share in Hump Day Hangouts. We've had people come to us with businesses already that they've built from listening to us in Hump Day Hangouts and going through our free training. So, I mean, that's one way, putting it all together, but imagine how much time and effort that's going to take versus joining the mastermind, which to me, the price that we're charging monthly is ridiculous. It's not enough, but I mean, it is what it is. And get the guidance that you need, get the done for you services, and learn how it's done. And once you know how, then it's just lather, rinse, repeat. That's the Semantic Mastery way.